1969, 12 astronauts have been on the moon thus far, and yet these lunar landings are often questioned. But who knows, maybe it never happened and nothing is as it seems. No American has ever been to the moon. It's all just fake. Fake? The moon landing staged in a TV studios where the scenes aren't even properly filmed. Do you love or believe in conspiracy theories? If you're confused, don't worry. I'm gonna show you 4 most popular conspiracy theories and will explain according to science. So let's get started. First, the waving flag. Conspiracy theories say in the footage the US flag that Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin rammed into the moon's regolith blows in the wind. But that is not possible because there's no atmosphere on the moon. Let's look at the science behind it. Science says the flag didn't flap. It only moved when the 2 astronauts touched it and rammed it into the ground. On Earth, the atmosphere quickly slows down such light oscillations. But on the moon, without atmosphere, the oscillations keep going for much longer. Second, no stars in the photos. Conspiracy theories say on the moon pictures no stars are to be seen, so they were created in a studio. Let's look at the science. In response, science says it's true that on the moon without an atmosphere to disturb things, we have a fantastic view of the starry cosmos. But when the astronauts were in the moon, it was always daytime. One explanation is that the moon's surface, the lunar and the astronauts were so brightly illuminated by the sun that the weak light of the stars wasn't to be seen. Let's look at the third conspiracy theory. The photos were too perfect. The theory says that the Hasselblad cameras carried by the astronauts at chest height had no viewfinder. How could the astronauts take so many perfect photos with them? Science says that not all pictures are perfect. There are numerous blurred images in NASA's archives. Only the most beautiful ones have been published. In addition, the astronauts had time to practice with Hasselblad cameras on Earth. A special wide-angle lens simplified focusing and allowed larger images sections. Lastly, the shadows run diagonally. This conspiracy says some photos show shadows that don't run in parallel to each other. With the sun as the only light source, however, all shadows should run in parallel, but they don't that. That's why spotlight must have been involved. Let's look at what the science says. Parallelism is always a matter of perspective. Parallel lines on a 3-dimensional surface always appear as if they are converging if they are imaged 2-dimensional. Think of railway tracks. They seem to converge towards the horizon, although they are always guaranteed to be parallel. This is true on Earth and also on the moon. So, what do you think? Leave your idea below in the comment box. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and click on the bell icon.